Welcome to Insurance Hacks
from the road.
I'm Justin.
And I am Aaron.
And today we are on location in Davis, Oklahoma. We were filming an off-road video with the Yippee Cayenne for our other channel, Hoosman Bros. Look for a link for that down below. And we ended up breaking our truck today. So we thought this would be...
We did.
I'm sorry, not we. He ended up breaking our truck today. So I thought that this would be an appropriate time to make a video about how to properly cover your overlanding or off-road rig. So there's a couple things you have to think about with off-road rigs, and I'm gonna let Mr. Send It start this off.
The number one thing you need to think about is, what did you do to your vehicle after you got it from the dealership? Whatever is not factory is not going to be paid for. Your VIN number tells the insurance company exactly the kind of options that you got on your vehicle, and it helps them figure out what it's worth. But what an overland vehicle is worth includes all of the extra stuff that you hung on it. Take Rob's vehicle, for example. We've got the Eurowise bar and the Hella Light kit. That's about $1,200 on the hanging on the front end right there. We've got the front runner rack. That's about another $1,000 rack and jack right up on the top there. But then underneath the car, you've got the suspension, the one set of springs left in the entire world that he had to order for this truck. He's got about $3,000 underneath this vehicle. So all total, probably about $4,000 or $5,000 worth of custom parts and accessories on this vehicle, and none of them are going to be paid for if this vehicle gets totaled, if they're not properly identified on the policy.
The second thing you want to consider when you're trying to insure your overland or off-road truck is to be honest with the person that you're getting the insurance from. Tell them exactly what you're going to do and ask them, is that okay? With insurance, anything you cannot do, anything they're not going to pay you for, is going to be explicitly spelled out in the policy as an exclusion. So if they say you can't, make sure you see that exclusion. And if they say you can, make sure that there isn't an exclusion. Some companies do have off-road exclusions, so you want to make sure that you're on the right type of policy before you set foot off-road.
Insurance mumbo jumbo here for you. Material misrepresentation. That is a big, bad no-no. If somebody's going to be guilty of it, make sure that it's not you, because that's the kind of stuff that gets insurance claims completely denied. So the third thing that you want to think about when you're insuring your overland vehicle is who's going to be working with you when you have a claim. I can almost guarantee you when you're doing things that are, let's call them a little bit oddball, and since most people do drive their vehicles on the road and don't hang a bunch of extra stuff on them, overlanding would be considered oddball. But when you're doing something oddball, what's really important is that you have a really good relationship with your insurance company. But insurance companies don't have relationships. Agents have relationships. If you're working with an agent who works for that insurance company, whose interests are they really going to be looking after? If you're working with an independent agent, they're really considering your interests and they want to help you. When you've got a claim on your overland vehicle, you really need someone who's going to advocate on your behalf. Somebody who understands insurance and has relationships at that insurance company and can leverage those relationships to make sure that you get a fair deal. I can almost promise you, when we're talking about an overland vehicle with a bunch of custom parts and accessories on it, the value for that vehicle is going to be subjective. You're going to have a different idea of what the value of that vehicle is than the adjuster or the insurance carrier is going to have. And you're going to have to work together to come to the right, fair number. Having an advocate on your side, somebody who understands insurance and can work with the insurance carrier, is really important in this case.
Remember, you ultimately only have a couple of policies with any company. A good agent's going to have thousands, and his words have a little more volume than yours might. As usual, we hope we were here to help you. If you see this truck on the side of the road, please pull over and give us a hand.
Especially if you have a tow strap.
So, thanks so much for watching. If you have any comments, leave them in the comments below. If you have any questions, please leave them as well. We might make a video just for you. As always, like, subscribe, and share. And thanks so much for watching.
Come back and see us next time.
The Phoenix Insurance for you.